Sharing it live. Where's it at?
It looks good right now.
Share,
and then we could just
share
go
it
on.
on my page. Who's he on? Our Father's Arms?
We are live.
On Alan News? Alan. What's
Alan News?
Yeah. What's his name?
Duggar
Alan
Mountain.
Rhodes?
Is it
Duggar Mountain Music Hall.
Okay. We're on Duggar Mountain Music Hall?
And
Share
OFA TV.
Okay, but you're not broadcasting right now, are you?
I think we're live.
I think we're live.
I don't know.
Hey, everybody. This is called live television. It's weird, and I love it. This is Lexi Lee Laconi, and I'm Bobby Hayden. We're from Cardboard Box Ministry, located in Indianapolis, Indiana. However, we're in Alabama, in Northeast Alabama, at the famous Duggar Mountain Music Hall. And we're live. We have live music tonight coming to you from Dark Water. And they sing about Jesus. That's why I'm here. So what we want to do now, you can see the beautiful console here at Duggar Mountain. It's a recording studio. It's live video. It's just a beautiful place. We're located in the Northeast Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains here in Alabama, and the tornadoes just came through Jacksonville. Everybody's got an attitude of gratitude because we're just glad to be alive. Not one fatality in Jacksonville, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Jesus. And out here in the crowd, and we're just going to show you some of the people here tonight at Duggar Mountain, and so come along with us. And we'd like to thank our cameraman Adam.
Yeah.
Film studios, and we're just glad. Thank you for tuning in. Music Hall in Northeast Alabama in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains.
We're excited for tonight, and so we're looking forward to showing you guys around before the show starts.
Amen.
So let's go.
Come on, let's go. Thank you.
I can't get service.
Share it everywhere for us, sir. Can't get service because I'm Wi-Fi. Come on up this way. Can we come right over here a minute? We're broadcasting live to Facebook right now, and they say we got 460,000 viewers, so no need to get nervous. And listen, these young girls right here are here at Duggar Mountain Music Hall tonight, and where are you all from, and what are you associated with here in Northeast Alabama?
Seven Springs Ministries.
Seven Springs Ministries, and that's an addiction recovery house, right? Yes. And I believe it's faith-based.
It is.
And it's all about a one-step program I've been hearing. What is that one step?
Jesus.
Jesus! Woo! That was my one step. Well, on behalf of Duggar Mountain and Dark Waters, we're just tickled to death that Seven Springs Ministry people are here tonight in the Esther House. And we're just going to move on a little bit and share with our Facebook viewers more. Lexi, have you got somebody? Could you interview this young man right here?
George, how are you doing tonight?
Good.
Where's he from? Where are you from, sir?
Our Father's Arms.
Our Father's Arms. What do you do there, mister? Mr. Georgie, what do you do?
He's got the
I
question.
cut grass and I do a lot of stuff, a lot of volunteering for our Father's Arms, for Bob McLeod and everybody.
Are you excited about tonight?
I'm excited about tonight.
We are too.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
How about football? Are you a football fan, Georgie?
Oh no.
Are you a football fan?
Yes.
What's your favorite college football team down here? Alabama. You mean there's some Alabama football fans here tonight?
No.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Yes.
Well, Georgie, we're sure glad you're here.
Thank you.
And we're having a ball.
Yes, sir.
How long we got to showtime? Does anybody know?
There he is.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Thank you for tuning in Facebook Live. Don't go away. We got the music coming up. We're going to turn it over to Bob McLeod. On behalf of Bobby Hayden Jr. and Lexi Lee Laconi, Cardboard Box Ministries, Our Father's Arms, Seven Springs Ministry, the Duggar Mountain Music Hall, Mr. Bob McLeod.
Yeah.
Take it on your camera.
How many of you are here with us for the first time? That is amazing. Welcome. Duggar Mountain Music Hall is the high profile of a low profile ministry known as Our Father's Arms, Homes of Healing and Hope for Individuals and Families in Crisis. And we've been taking people in, not even thinking it was a ministry, as soon as we personally discovered the deepest need of every human being. And that's the need for significance and for dignity and for respect. And you can take all of that and wrap it up and call it the love of God. Not hit parade love, it's got a hook in it, but the love that was demonstrated at a cross 2,000 years ago when he split history in two. Now we used to have a sign out front that says drug addicts, drunks, ex-cons, welcome. Formerly were some of us. And that attracted some characters, but anyway, I personally had a nightmare of drug addiction and selfishness, and if there is a God, I don't like him. That's my attitude. I could not see how there could be a loving, almighty God
Yeah, bro.
people suffer and die. And I was not going to let anybody get close to me after my friend was killed. So I put up these defense walls. And the defense walls became a prison wall, and I was alone in here, a tormented man. And that's when you treat yourself with drugs. And I was trying to self-destruct and all that, and it was 3 o'clock one morning in 1978. I fell to my knees, broken, after years of hurting people I love. And this is what came out of me. I said, I've made fun of you. I've made fun of people that say they know you. You may be a myth for old people that know they're going to die. I don't know anything, but I've made a mess out of this life. And I hate me. Jesus Christ, if you're real, help. Now that was 1978. And he's been loving the hell out of me ever since. In 2007, we've been taking people in and growing. We've never had a fundraiser. Everything we do is totally unsolicited contributions. And actually, God tricked me every step of the way. And he gave me a wonderful wife that wouldn't leave me because I was crazy. And we've been going on 49 years now. And
Amen.
She hates it when I do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. She's a behind-the-scenes person, Patty. But she was all about living. I was all about dying. She was all about Thanksgiving until I left her alone crying. She was all about purity. I was all about sin. She was all about Little League, Cub Scouts, and Barbie dolls. I was all about turning within. She was sent from heaven for a soul earthbound. God sent an angel to turn a devil around.
Amen.
Suffering love is how I came to see. It's all about him who sent her for me. Suffering love, another captive set free. It's all about love I see in the precious life God's given me. She didn't have to stay. She could have run away. When the going got tough, she endured day by day and continued to pray. Suffering love. Okay, now, about to introduce a group here, and I hope you're already having a good time. Now, was Lasagna okay? Yeah. And how about the Duggar Mountain Music Hall cheesecake? Did y'all know this? Guess who made that? My daughter's been 49 years. Okay, all right, I was a jock. Staring at the world's most beautiful girl. She was the beauty, I was the beast too numb, too dumb to know what to say. Found it hard to believe that she would even offer me any more than the time of day. My life, my friend, she is. Mother of our children, she is. Mimi to our precious grandkids, she is. She doesn't try to be a vital part of me, but she is. 50 years later, I'm still amazed how God in heaven smiled on me that day. And I pray He'll help me hold her gently because I know that she's His, a reflection of His unfailing love. She is. Okay, now, welcome. And by the way, anything you see around here is unsolicited donations, and we're living in right in the middle of a miracle, and I know why. It's because we are dead serious in loving one another like Christ loves us. Amen. It doesn't get any more complicated than that.
Amen.
Now, somebody gave us this recording equipment like 2006, and I thought it'd be to sell it and pay the light bill. I didn't know, but it stayed in a room in our men's home right down the road here for a year, and then I get a call from the Calhoun Baptist Association, said, we got a church building out there on Highway 9 we got stuck with and don't want it. Could your ministry use it? And I wasn't too sure to take it, but after spending a few hours in here, yeah. And then all of a sudden, we're doing them a favor by taking this old church building right here. And the next thing I know, it's becoming a recording studio with the guys that work for us. One of the ways you heal your self-respect that you lose from the drug thing is by working with your hands. And so we had work opportunities here. We were knocking out walls, hoping there weren't support walls. And we got to have, you can't have two parallel surfaces in a recording studio or it sets up with natural reverb you can't control. And so acoustic drapes are tens of thousands of dollars. And I knew if we had that, we wouldn't be spending on draperies. We'd be helping people. But anyway, I was coming over with White Scout Mountain and had the guys in here working. I thought they're just the right size. Those pews are padded on the back and the bottom. And I thought, I came in and said, turn that thing up, vertical. And they're perfect. So the people in this church sat on sound baffles for years thinking that's what happened. Okay, now, story short. That sign I had out front, we'd meet on Sunday afternoons then, for people that have been hurt and won't get near a church. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not loved in some churches, but some are not. And so when you got a history, and you can look at you and tell it, don't stay away from the church. So I put out there, drug addicts, drunks, ex-cons, welcome for one of some of us. Sunday afternoons, 2:30. So people started coming in and everything. All right, then, she told me don't put that sign up there. I did it anyway. And it stayed up for a year. And one of the neighbors told me in a restaurant, ran into him in a restaurant, he said, would you take the sign down? I said, why? Doesn't the word say it's a sick need a physician? Well, I guess you're right. And then it was like, I get a call 2 days later, and one of the neighbors wanted to know if we needed to put up a chain link fence with barbed wire across the top of it. I thought, man, those neighbors have been watching too much TV. And they think we're bringing serial killers into the community. And I thought, we got a PR problem, so God, what do you want me to do? Well, first thing I did was took a sign down. And then my cousin called, and he's a dobro player at the Bluegrass Band. He said, could we play out there? He says, you know, we need a family place if somebody's not drunk by 9 or something, and, you know, causing a ruckus or all. He said, do you mind if we play there? And I said, that's it. So we named it the Doug Mountain Music Hall, and we invited the community around here to come here. We fed them, and the ladies that lived with us, you know, prepared the food and everything. The guys out there parking the cars. So we were getting to meet the neighbors right here, and it worked. Like the next thing you know, this character back here, now Tom Potts, you meet, and Jamie have just been in love with this place and coming out here putting all kinds of love equity. And nobody cares if we get paid. Now that's pretty crazy when you don't know how you're going to pay not your light bill next week, but that's just the way we've lived, and he's been so faithful to provide. You know, and so here's these incredible professionals coming here. Ben Haskell's back there is one of them, our engineering, and Jamie and Tom Potts production, and Tom is in here. Some video on this, and Alan Rhodes comes through, and he said, I'm partners with a TV station in North Alabama, and this would be great to send us a DVD. We did a DVD, and the next thing you know, gets a good response, and the next thing you know, he sends it to Walk Christian Family Network in Tampa, and they pick it up, and we go from 40 people to 40 million. Wow. I know. And we're not doing nothing but showing up. You know, next next thing, Heartland TV, that was a TNN network, and a couple of years ago, Alabama Public Television, maybe you've seen it on there. Listen, we had nothing, I mean, we walked through the open doors, but we didn't have anything, we weren't seeking it. It was just brothers and sisters who loved each other and loved the least of them, but just needed a helping hand, just doing what we're led to do. All right, now, the gospel is free, but it takes money to pump it out there. So let's keep those pumps pumping, share God's love everywhere. Free to receive, free to give will always be our heart, but we'll take cash, check, American Express, PayPal, even your Visa debit card. Making music for love, not money, is a labor of love. Okay, now, if you want to be a part of financially, you're led to, you're inspired to, we've got a basket, a bucket, and a boat. Basket, bucket, and boat. Secretary of State, smile, terrific attitude toward everybody. Is this son? Basket, bucket, and bowl. Basket, bucket, and bowl. With all sincerity, thank you for your generosity. Basket, basket, bucket, bucket, and bowl. When I say, come one, come all, to the, then you shout, Duggar Mountain Music Hall. And by the way, Cherish, Adam, and Billy from Nashville, the Dark Water Project, and we got to spend a good bit of time with them today, and they are family. And you can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. And they will always be our Father's Arms family. And they got some CDs out here, and if you would like one of the CDs, you get with the CD a free Duggar Mountain Music Hall t-shirt. How cool is that? And that's at the Beach at the Door store right around the corner right here. All right, so when I say come one, come all, to the, let it go, okay? And that's when we introduce our water. Okay, you just hum when we do the first part. When the road gets rough, people tend to get uptight. Seems that instead of love, too many want to fuss and fight. Whine, complain, and shift the blame, double the trouble and add to the struggle of an already difficult mind. For our own sake, why don't we take a break?
Why don't we take a break?
And head out to Highway 9.
And head out to Highway 9.
Where the music's fine.
Where the music's fine.
Have a good time.
Have a good time.
Find a place to unwind.
Find a place to unwind.
With some good friends of mine.
Good friends of mine.
Come on, come on. To the
through the water to find you here. Listen for a heartbeat to know you're near.
Bad times. Watching the water rise, my life lost in the river wide, waist high, washed in the fire and water, follow the sun with the throne of the Father. Bad times, bad times.
Following the footsteps that led you through the madness, fighting through the shadow, crying in the hollow. You're here.
Baptized, watching the water rise. My life, lost in the river wide, waist high, washed in the fire and water, follow the sun, the throne of the Father. Baptized. Lift up your head from down below, fall beneath the river's flow. Lift up your head from down below, fall beneath the dark river's flow. Lift up your head from down below, fall beneath the Jordan's flow. Lift up your head from down below, let the waters flood your soul. Baptized, watching the water rise. Lost in the river wide, waist high, watching the fire and water, follow the sun, the throne of the Father. Baptized. This song is called Heart So Heavy, and it was born from some pretty tragic circumstances about 8 years ago. Cherish's mother was fighting cancer, a losing battle, and her dad was her caretaker 24 hours a day, every single day, every week, and basically had no breaks, nothing, you know. And sometimes they would start arguing and get a little testy, and it's say some things they regretted, and just huge fights and everything. And we were walking around a Kroger in Hendersonville with Cherish's dad one evening, and he was just so hurt and so broken, and just said some stuff that I was just like, wow, it's amazing. I just remember saying to him, like, I admire you for going through everything you have, and you're still standing here, and you still are out beside your wife with all of the hell that you two have been fighting together, and him by himself most of the time, you know. And I just remember saying, don't ever let the sun go down on anger. Like, never ever let someone that you love go away like that, because you never know when it's going to be the last time you see them, you know. And you don't want that. You don't want to live with that the rest of your life. And that's what this song is kind of about. It's about just never letting the sun go down on your anger, you know. It's called A Heart So Heavy.
myself to say I'm sorry, or the hurt on your face was just too much for me. Could have spent that whole night just casting blame, but you walked away from the shame. Blame it on the pride I had, blame it on the night you left. I'm just not the same, no, not yet, maybe never again. Days are starting to bleed together, every night seemed to last forever. Without you I thought I'd be better, thought I was strong, never been so wrong, never felt a heart so heavy. Letting go, thought I was ready, but I know if you go, I'll die regretting everything.
And it would be a lie if I said I wanted this. I can't believe those words fell from my lips. What kind of man would leave you here alone? And why is it so hard for me to say that I was wrong? So blame it on the pride I had, blame it on the night you made. I'm just not the same, no, not yet, maybe never again. These days are starting to bleed together, and every night seems to last forever. And without you I thought I'd be better, thought I was strong, never been so wrong. I've never felt a heart so heavy, letting go, thought I was ready, but I know if we go, I'll die regretting everything. And I'm not awake again in my bed, still rearranging my head. And it can be dusk, it can be dawn, I can't forgive if I can't move on. So blame it on the pride I had, blame it on the night you left. And we're just not the same, no, not yet, but maybe never again. These days are starting to bleed together, and every night seems to last forever. And without you I thought I'd be better, thought I was strong, never been so wrong. I never felt a heart so heavy, letting go, thought I was ready, but I know if we go, I'll die regretting everything. I'll die regretting everything. I'll die regretting everything. I'll die regretting everything. Blame it all on me.
I don't know if anyone in here has ever tried to sing a song about something painful and tried to start singing while you're crying, but it doesn't sound good at first. Just saying. Anyway, but yeah, here we go.
So most of the stuff we're playing tonight is going to be stuff you've probably never heard. And, so if we mess up, you guys don't have any idea.
Yeah, I was just crying. I couldn't. Okay.
Which is kind of awesome on our side. But In a couple of months, if you guys hear this again, I'll be like, that doesn't sound anything like the last time we heard
Like
these
if you want to
guys.
hear that song when I'm not crying, it's on the album.
Hey, that's a great sales pitch
I
right
wasn't
there.
crying when I recorded the album.
So I would imagine most of y'all locals, you guys from Alabama, Georgia, this whole area. Right on. So I'm from a little tiny town in East Tennessee, like way up in the mountains. It's out there. So anyway, it's called Oneida. It's about an hour northwest of Knoxville. So it's a speck of a town. Somebody say they know where that's at? Oh my gosh. What in the world brought you to Oneida, man?
Big South Fork.
Oh yeah, that's a good part.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, the park is
Leatherwood
absolutely-
Ford. Yeah.
I helped build some of the. So this song is kind of about that. It's called Every Name, and I wrote this with my friend Scott Barrier up in Nashville. Shoot, this song isn't even a month old. It is a very, very new song, but I like it because it's pretty much about anybody that's ever grown up in a small town. Which I know there's a lot of those songs out there, but this one's kind of special. It's just, I don't know, stuff I experienced and saw and everything. And I hope it connects with a lot of you guys, especially if you're from small towns. Again, small towns, anybody? It's like 87% of the people in here. Right on. So anyway, I hope you can relate, and I hope you guys dig it, and I hope we don't cluster it up too bad. But again, it's not like you guys are going to know or anything. Two-bedroom house with a wood-burning stove. Does another family share the same back road? Meeting up on Sunday after church, where the gravel meets the red dirt. We'd all gather around the tables, checkered red and white. Mama brought a plate of her blue ribbon pie. Everybody fighting for that last slice, laughing till we cried. And I love these people and the simple life, where I know every name and I know every face, from the back row sleepers to our preacher. This small town doesn't change, and this must be what it's like on the other side of those burning gates. There's not a stranger in this place. Cause I know every name. Stadium lights turn Friday night into day. A river of cars to watch the home team play. You can hear the roar of the crowd from a mile away. I remember the first time stepping onto that field. We were playing for each other. We do that still in this community. We're all family. And I know every name, and I know every face, from the top of the bleachers to the scoreboard keepers. This small town doesn't change. This must be what it's like on the other side of those burning gates. There's not a stranger in this place. No. 'Cause I know every name. I know every name. That's Mr. Billy Ramirez back here on the cajon and doing all the percussion. We love this guy. So my alarm just went off on our phone. My phone that said, make sure to put the chickens up.
Yeah, but they're in Nashville.
Ruh-roh.
So whoops. Well, hope there's no hawks flying around, but no.
We got jokes. So that big part where I was playing, we were just playing and jamming for like 12 bars or whatever, 8 bars, whatever. We were supposed to have a fiddle player and a banjo player right here, and they came down with us as these two good kids. We love them to death. They're really great guys, but they got a little sick on the way down, and we played Wednesday night over in Carrollton, Georgia. And at the end of the show, like our buddy Daryl walked up to him and was just like, David, you look like a dead man walking. He was our fiddle player. He was a mess. Like both those poor kids, they went and got a hotel room that night, and they stayed in the bed all Friday, or Wednesday, all Thursday. And then Friday, right before we were supposed to go play our other show up in Noonan, Georgia, I get a call from David, and he's like, yeah, man, we're still pretty sick, and we're about halfway back to Nashville. And I was like, what? Yeah. That pretty much covered that. So there's going to be some little weird gaps in between some of our songs. So I'm going to need you guys to use your imagination, unless one of you guys is a killer fiddle player that can basically just jump on a scale. Anyway, so that's that story. This song is called Dream Again. And we wrote this with a lady named Jane Bach up in Nashville, which incidentally we're writing again with her on Wednesday when we get back. Okay? Yeah, hope you guys dig it. Cool.
Staring at the ceiling, my mind is an 8mm reeling, a never-ending story, you and me, all our glory. I'm afraid I'll see your face when I close my eyes, and so I wait, praying for the sun to rise. I'll never do dream again. Oh, oh, never dream again. Oh, oh. I was falling like a stone in love, oblivious to your silver tongue, your lies like skipping vinyl, my heart in complete denial. I see your face when I close my eyes, and so I wait, praying for the sun to rise. I'll never dream again, knowing you're on the other side. I'll see you, for a moment I'll be alright. That will come to a crushing end. Reality rushes in, you're gone. I'll never dream again. Never dream again. I'm walking down empty streets, tears falling on the midnight concrete, wide awake while the whole world sleeps.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, y'all. I definitely appreciate the awesome crowd. It's really cool to get to meet a lot of y'all. If we haven't before, please catch us on the way out. This song is it's called "Out of Rain," and I wrote this a couple months ago with a guy named Bernie Nelson. He is way more famous than me. Not that that's what this is about or anything, but this guy's amazing. Like, it was an honor to get right with this guy. He's written a lot of really crazy, just amazing songs, and it was really cool to meet him. He's a really good man of God, and it was cool just chilling with him. I met with him at CSAC, and it's kind of weird to sit with like a writer that has like such, when they do stuff that's just, I mean, recognized around the world. It's really weird and really humbling to sit down with them and like just watch them do what they do. It's kind of like watching a master artist or something, because I'm sitting there just like fiddling around on the guitar and stuff, just kind of watching to see if he reacts to anything I'm doing, and he didn't, and it made me super nervous. So all of a sudden he goes, "Hey, I got this idea for a song," and I was like, "That's why we're here." And he starts playing with this little thing and this little riff thing, and then we start writing, and this song came out, and man, I'm just happy to be able to be a part of it, because I seriously wrote like one word in this whole song. But anyway, I am on the paperwork. This song's called "Out of Rain."
And we're lying here and you ask me, is everything all right? Between you and me, we're wondering, since we had our last fight, I just smile, pull you close and say, baby, let me explain. I'll stop loving you when God runs out of rain. Makes 117 times you ask me if I could ever grow tired of the crazy way we kiss. Keep on coming, I don't mind. The answer's always gonna be the same. I'll stop loving you when God runs out of rain. So let it rain, let it rain, let it pour down and flood this place. And if my love for you was a storm, girl, it'd be a hurricane. I'll stop loving you when God runs out of rain. And I'll stop loving you when God runs out of rain. And I'll cover you like the sun brings a new dawn every day. And I'll stop loving you when God runs out of rain. And I'll stop loving you when God runs out of rain.
Thank you. So you guys have a lot of pollen down here. I remember we We were up in Riverside at our friend's house the other morning. We woke up and I was like, is the water green? Yellow? What is that color? And they're just like, it's pollen, dude. It's like a river of pollen. It's what it is. If you can go walk on it if you want to. I was like, it's kind of awesome. I'll maybe question some stuff.
So anyway, the song.
Come on, that was great. You need to read your Bible more, okay? This song's called Taking Water. It's also on our album.
You still feel me when I'm soft to fall like shadows, like smoke through the window crack, stormy clouds stirring ash. Oh, let the wires take my soul, let the mighty thunders roll, let the evening shadows fall. Save us all. Do you still hear me? Are you really there? Is your heart racing still? 'Cause mine is taking a beating. Ship is taking water. I hear the reckoning song. Souls of your sons and daughters, we all sing along. Breath of endless waves washing over me, stolen away from you, lost on a violent sea. Oh, let the wires take my soul, let the mighty thunders roll, let the evening shadows fall. Save us all. Do you still hear me? And are you really there? Is your heart racing still? 'Cause mine is taking a beating. The ship is taking water. I hear the reckoning soul. The souls of your sons and daughters, we all sing along. Felt the sting of misbelief, taste of tears so bittersweet. I'm a broken arrow, aimless, falling out of sleep. You still hear me? Are you really there? Is your heart racing still? 'Cause mine is taking a beating. Ship is taking water. I hear the reckoning soul. The souls of your sons and daughters, we all sing along.
So I need to tune horribly. We tune because keeps you guys from hearing this. But I don't have one of those. I need to invest in one. Oh, that's it.
Yep. I was hearing that. I was hearing that.
Yeah, did anybody see the
It
face
was
she
hitting
made
me.
before we started?
I looked and I was like,
I did.
yeah, I'm just so transparent. Yeah, I've like cried up here. I've grimaced. I've made all kinds of faces.
So the next song we're going to play is actually a bluegrass song. How's that sound? Yeah, it's going to be fun. And sorry, Billy. He's like, crap. Man, we love Billy so much. He's just such an awesome guy. That was totally a God thing that he ended up coming with us. Because, I mean, seriously, you joined us like a couple of days really before we left. Because some other stuff fell through and everything. And Billy's like, I was just like, hey, man, any chance you could come to like a 5-6 day tour with us all over Alabama and Georgia? And he's just like, do what? You know? But he was very graceful and awesome. And he ended up coming along, and he has been amazing. Billy had shouted. Billy is an awesome, awesome person, and his lovely wife is here too now. We are very, very thankful to get to see you. And thanks again, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. This song's called Bridges, and it is, well, you know what? Just listen to it. Shoot. It's hard to explain. It's a long story.
Yeah, whenever he says a long story short, be careful. He'll talk the whole time. He'll talk the whole show.
Oh, this is another one of those songs that you're supposed to imagine the fiddle and banjo on, right?
darkness, he couldn't get away, falling like the embers from the fires that he made. Keep on burning down those bridges, trapped inside broken hourglass, hell-bent on escaping from the past. Cuts right to the soul, hope the pain won't last. Keep on burning down those bridges. You can't cover up a sun that burns too hard for you to hold. You can't keep a fire in your hands and burn you to the bone. You'll have an island on your own. You keep burning down bridges. You'll have an island on your own. You keep burning down bridges. God knows the promises you break with every fleeting breath you take. Follow the leader right into the grave. Keep on burning down those bridges. You can't cover up a sun that burns too hard for you to hold. You can't keep a fire in your hands and burn you to the bone. Have an island on your own. You keep burning down bridges. You'll have an island on your own. You keep burning down bridges. When you're alone with yourself, got no place to hide. Who will you run to if they're on the other side? You keep on burning down those bridges. Keep on burning down those bridges. Keep on burning down those bridges. Keep on burning down. You can't keep a fire in your hands, it'll burn you to the bone. You'll have an island all your own. You keep burning down bridges, you'll have an island all your own. You keep burning down bridges, you'll have an island all your own. You keep burning down bridges, you'll have an island all your own. You keep burning down bridges. Woo. That's a workout.
That'll get your heart racing.
Oh, I normally can't even clap that fast. So, we said we were going to play a couple of cover songs. Is that cool? Can we do that? Right on, man. We'll play a couple, just because these songs mean some stuff.
Never know what we're doing. I'm like, what are we doing? So anyway, yeah.
I'm seriously really bad about that. I just look at her like thinking she can read my mind.
Like, and he's got like this world over here. He's making these plans, and I'm just waiting. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Sting of the needle dropping on a vinyl, neon singer with a jukebox title full of heartbreak. 33, 45, 78. When it hurts this good, you gotta play it twice. Another vice. All dressed up in a pretty black label, sweet salvation on a dining room table waiting on me, where the numb meets the lonely, and it's gone before it ever melts the ice. Another vice, another core, another bed I shouldn't crawl out of. 7 needle shoes in my head, said I wouldn't do it, but I did it again. I know I'll be gone tomorrow night. Oh, another vice. Oh, we're a town like a leather jacket. Who wears off? I don't even pack it if you need me. I'll be where my reputation don't precede me. Maybe I'm addicted to goodbyes. Another vice, another town where my past can run me down. Another night, another call, another bed I shouldn't crawl out of. 7 needle shoes in my head, said I wouldn't do it, but I did it again. I know I'll be back tomorrow night. Oh, another vice. Oh, another vice. Standing at the sink now, looking in the mirror. Don't know where I've gone or how I got here. The only thing that I know how to find, another vice. Oh, another vice. Oh, another vice, another
guys. And you guys know that was a Miranda Lambert song. Gotta give her props.
That song, I don't even know, like, it's such a powerful song. It's about someone being trapped, you know? And there is one way out of traps, every single one of them in the world, and I believe Brother Bob got up here talking about that a minute ago. If you're trapped inside something right now that you can't get out of, I can point you one direction. It's the only direction you'll ever need to walk. And I found Jesus in 1999 in the back of a church in East Tennessee. And it's one of the most powerful experiences I've ever had in my life, if the most powerful experience. I was a stupid kid, raised in church, got in all kinds of stuff, like not terribly illegal stuff or anything crazy, but just a mess, you know, spiritually a mess. Raised in church my whole life. Never really believed, though. I mean, like, I saw this. My church was amazing, full of just incredible people and people that really loved God and really helped people and really connected to people. And it took me thinking that I got left behind one evening to really shake me to my core, to be like, man, what would I do if I was really separated from God? And it was a life-altering experience because God spoke to me in a Christmas play in the back of a church, and it was crazy. Like, I don't normally get them to say this stuff, but I'll just tell you, man, we're about to play this Christmas play, and I was in the choir in the Christmas play, and again, didn't really believe. I just grew up in it, you know. You just kind of grandfathered in. Never really meant anything to you. Just kind of, yeah, we're going to church Sunday and all that stuff. You know? I mean, I had a drug problem as a kid. I was drugged to church every single Sunday morning, every Sunday night, every Tuesday night, every Wednesday night, every time we had a picnic. You laugh, but it's serious business. Anyway, so I'm in the back of this church, and like I remember, like my part was coming up in just a few minutes, and there was this lady singing. It was this real serious part in the play and everything, and I remember like everything around me went deafening quiet. It was the most surreal experience I've ever had in my life. And I just remember hearing the audible voice of God. And he sounds just like you would think he would. Like, it's just kind of, you are immediately flattened. It's like anything that you are is gone. You were just in the presence of an almighty God. And I was for just a moment. And I remember the question he asked me just shook me. He said, you're going to have to make a choice tonight. He said, you're going to have to either choose to live for me or you're going to live for yourself. And not making a decision is making a decision. And I remember in that moment, for the first time in my life, I just looked right at him and I was just like, I choose you. And for the first time in my 19 years of existence, I felt like true peace. All of the stress and everything that I'd ever had in my life, like, was just like immediately melted. I mean, like ice on a desert in August. You know what I mean? I mean, it was just stunning, and like I was just immediately changed. Something inside of me, it was like a light switch went on. And all these people, they get the wrong idea about God. They think that God is going to make them good, you know, and he doesn't. Like, God, when you become born again, you're not made good, you're made alive. Like you were dead inside before, and then after you're alive inside. Like, you change. You literally change. You become something else. You were born again, you know. And that was the thing. Is like I was so shocked, like how I felt. Like I'd never felt peace before. I had no idea what it was. All the junk that I was in before, it didn't exist anymore. Only that did after, you know. Anyway, yeah.
would help me, no one would have me. I never been so alone. I spend all that I have now, looking to find a way out. No light at the end of the road. You're the only place I've left to go. When all I can do is run to you, with my burdens held tight in my hands. Lord, will you come to my rescue when I'm fading in this sinking sand? As I reached out for your garments, you're the only place I've left to go. The shape I was in when you found me. Thank you for making me whole. You made me whole.
I hear talk of a hero, a man from Galilee. They say he's a miracle maker. Well, maybe there's one left for me. As I cry out, oh Son of David, can't you hear the cries of my heart? Please take this darkness from my eyes. Let me see just who you are. When all I can do is run to you, my burdens held tight in my hands. And Lord, will you come to my rescue? We're fading in this sinking sand. As I wipe the mud out of my eyes, you're the only one who could have known the shape I was in when you found me. So thank you for making me whole. You made me whole. You healed when I was bleeding. You left the blind man seeing. You told the little girl to rise, and she came from death back to life. All I could do is run to you when my burdens held tight in my hands. Lord, will you come to my rescue when I'm fading in this sinking sand? As I raise my hands up to heaven, you're the only one who could have known, yeah, the shape I was in when you found me. So thank you, thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, thank you for making me whole. And thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you.
This is going to sound really strange, but I don't know who believes what in this room. It doesn't really matter. Like no judgment here, but I don't know if you guys believe in the power of healing, the power of anointing, but right now I'm manifesting oil, healing oil on my hands. And you can look it up in the Bible and read about it, but somebody needs to be healed. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Somebody does. Might just be me, but look it up later.
Apparently we have crossed over the concert threshold into church.
Yeah. I feel right at home. Thank you. When I said that, I was like, oh no, somebody might walk out, but...
You know what's crazy is like anybody that does this is crazy. Like there's like this huge insane asylum in heaven for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just talking to a great friend of ours, Michelle in the back, and she was talking about how, like I was just saying, normal's relative. Like it just totally is. It's completely relative. It's not what is insane to some people is like completely normal to others. I mean, it's funny. Like this is completely off topic, I guess, but still saying. But there are like 2 billion people on the planet that don't have access to fresh water. It's totally normal to them to get up every single day. They toss some big water buckets on their heads and they walk for miles to get water in a dirty river and bring it back to their villages. Those same people have smartphones. I'm dead serious. It's crazy. There are countries in Africa where people don't have water and they have smartphones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like our world is just so strange, and the things that we think are insane are just totally normal to them. This song is called Shimmer, and it's about how tiny we are. One of my favorite stories to tell is about this song. It was inspired from he was my stepdad for a while. He was dying of cancer, and his name was Gary Phillips. He was a guy that I loved him so much. He was a good guy, and he was just talking about how great his life was and how we're just a speck. Like our lives are just a speck, and we're like if God is this massive ocean, then we are like a flash on one of the waves. Like that's our lives, and that's what this song's about. It's about how tiny we are and how enormous God is. One of my favorite stories about this in the last couple of years is I saw this really cool article a couple of years ago, and I will talk. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I got a button that just doesn't go off sometimes. So there's this amazing article. Yeah, I know. I noticed their face. This amazing article about the Hubble telescope. I don't know if any of you guys read this a couple of years ago, but the Hubble telescope. These scientists all got together at NASA, and they decided to start taking a picture of a spot in space about the size of your pinky nail, or like a pencil eraser. And they kept taking pictures of the same spot, thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures. They just kept taking them over and over and over, this same spot in space. And it took them weeks to develop the pictures, right? When they got it back, they finally had this huge, just enormous file that had all these incredible pictures on it. And they started seeing all the stars start to appear, right? And these scientists were like, oh, this is just incredible. Like how many tens of thousands of stars are in this speck in space. It's a speck. I mean, it's your fingernail. If you held a pencil up out in the yard here at Duggar Mountain, if you held a pencil up and you looked up, that's the spot they were taking a picture of. Tens of thousands of stars. And that's incredible for that, But then these other scientists got together and they were like, wait a minute. This one guy spoke up and said, I don't think these are stars at all. Upon further inspection of the picture, those tens of thousands of spots of light in the sky were actually galaxies filled with billions of stars. And if that's not a humbling thing to think about, I don't know what is. This song's called Shimmer.
Head down in my pillow, I'm lying here again. My chest is caving beneath the weight of this. I breathe you in, and I breathe you in. I am a cloud, you are the heavens. I'll fix my eyes upon you forever. If hope is a song, I'll try to listen. Fading into you, I am forgiven. Head down in my pillow, I'm lying here again. My chest is caving beneath the weight of this. Head down in my pillow, I'm lying here again. My chest is caving beneath the weight of this. I breathe, falling into you. You become the air I breathe. That I am consumed is washing over me. What am I to you? Just a flash upon the sea. I am just a moment. You are eternity. Yeah, I am just a moment. You are eternity. Yeah, I am just a moment. You are. Head down in my pillow, I'm lying here again. My heart rejoices 'cause you freed me from my sins. I breathe in. I breathe in. I breathe in. I breathe in. And I breathe you in. I breathe you in. Thanks, y'all. Well, how long does the show normally go? I don't know. I think we're over an hour now, so I just 3. 3 hours. Right on. What is that? Hope nobody has to use the bathroom. Yeah. So we're yeah, seriously, our shows like sometimes end up not being all about music. It's kind of crazy. This song is very, very special to me. This song is well, first off, do we have any vets in here? Any war veterans at all? Anybody? Army, Navy, Marines? Thanks. Y'all, thank you. Thank you. I know we got quite a few. I mean, I know almost everybody in here probably has somebody in the family that's been to war or that's in the military right now. Got a brother that's in the Air Force. I'm one that's a Marine. He's technically not a Marine anymore, but once a Marine, always a Marine apparently. So, yeah, exactly. So, one of the things that has really, really bothered me over the years is, and the reason that Cherish and I work with this group, it's called Medals of Honor. These folks, medalsofhonor.org, they're based out of Franklin, which is right below Nashville. They work with families that have lost soldiers, and they do all kinds of stuff for them. They run crazy 5Ks for them and everything. So when you get out of here, please talk with us, and I'll direct you to their site. You guys can, if you're interested in chatting with them or anything. But one of the things that we have a problem with in our country is when our vets come back, they come back and they have been through hell, like quite literally. They've seen it.
It's been documented since for years and years. World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, the Gulf War. All these soldiers come back and they're just completely different because they've been, well, we call it PTSD, and that's what this song's about. It's called War.
Stand it, living in this house no more. She said, you take me for granted, and slam the kitchen door. The engine turned to silence until lights disappeared. Leaving me to question, how did I get here? 'Cause I can't hear a thing above the noise inside my head. Memories drowning out every other sound till there's nothing left. And I can't speak and I can't breathe without some help. How can I win this war inside myself? Helicopters roaring across the starlit sky. Flashes all around me like dancing fireflies. Two bullets in my brother, I'm fighting back the tears. I'm living in a nightmare. How the hell did I get here? 'Cause I can't hear a thing above the noise inside my head. Memories drowning out every other sound. There's nothing left. And I can't speak and I can't breathe without some help. How can I win this war inside myself? I'm trying hard somewhere else, and my mind is still on a battlefield. Can I fight a war that only I can see? Where the only enemy is me. And I can't hear a thing above the noise inside my head. Memories drowning out every other sound till there's nothing left. I can't speak and I can't breathe without some help. How can I win? How can I win? How can I win? And can I ever win this war inside myself?
great time with y'all tonight. I could do this just about every night, except for Tuesday, which is pizza night. And I like you guys, but I like pizza a whole lot. So this song is on our album. We recorded our album, and we got a brand new one. We did it up at Skaggs Family Records in Hendersonville, which is right above Nashville. And we were very, very blessed to be able to do that. It was just God working out all these amazing things, like dominoes falling. All of a sudden, we were recording the same place that some pretty awesome people have recorded at. And we got to work with a guy named Lee Groich, who produced our entire album. He's Ricky Skaggs' engineer and producer. He's just fantastic. We ended up doing 9 of our original tunes on it. You guys have heard a couple of them tonight, and then we also did this song, which is well, shoot, if you're a Pink Floyd fan, you're gonna dig it.
We bring you to church, and then we take you to church, and then we play a Pink Floyd song. But hey, check it out.
Roger
Check
Waters
it out.
is one of
Pink
those
Floyd
crazy
is good.
people I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, here we go.
Has flown across the ocean, leaving just a memory, a snapshot in the family album. Daddy, what you leave for me? Did you leave for me? All in all, just a brick in the wall. All in all, just a brick in the wall. We don't need no education. We don't need no thoughts control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Teacher, leave those kids alone. All in all, just a brick in the wall. All in all, just a brick in I don't need no arms around me. I don't need no drugs to calm me. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Hey, you leave them kids alone? Leave them kids alone.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, we got about 2 more, and then I think we're gonna shut her down, because y'all have been having to listen to us for a whole hour and a half. And yeah, this song, we wrote this recently with our friend Jonathan Sigari up in Nashville. And the song is called Sober. You'll see why when you hear it. I'm waking up and reckoning she was long gone before the dawn. The lipstick letter she left for me was a lyric from her favorite song. Looks like I've got some road to burn now. If I'm ever gonna catch her train, I've been floating in a sea of whiskey. No, she must have missed me, 'cause it's been years since I've been gone. All the time I know I've wasted, loving me so complicated. She never hesitated. Got that job out in Birmingham, the dream you had since you were just a kid. I wonder if you ever found somebody else, someone who could love you like I did. I've been driving trucks the past 9 months and haven't had a drop, but all I need is one last shot. I've been floating in a sea of whiskey. I know she must have missed me, 'cause it's been years since I've been gone. All the time I know I've wasted, loving me so complicated. She never hesitated once, and now I wonder if she'd still say it's over, now that I'm sober. Now that I'm sober. The hardest thing for me was coming down when she was growing wings. Now I'm learning to fly just like she did the night she left me. I've been floating in a sea of whiskey. No, she must have missed me, 'cause it's been years since I've been gone. Loving me so complicated, loving me so complicated.
they'll say it's over. And I wonder if she'd invite me over now that I'm sober.
So this song means a whole lot to us, and hope it means a lot to you guys too. It's what we're all about. It's what it's all about.
Yeah, you know, entertainment is awesome and everything, but like, there's just nothing more powerful than a message. People asked us earlier, like, what our band name means, Dark Waters Project, and we had a friend tell us that the deep water, dark water, is full of the most nutrients. It has like the most life inside it. It has like this depth that is it's this mystery, you know. And that's what a lot of our lyrics are like. I mean, some of them are blatantly obvious what they are, but I mean, if you like listen to them and like really read through what we're trying to say, you know, it means different things to different people a lot of times. But that's kind of how our name was born, was because of that, like just dark waters.
Yeah, and you have to have faith to walk out, to step out on the dark waters and follow Jesus. So
yeah.
That's what that name is. Yeah, right.
Savior, I come, quiet my soul. Remember, redemption's here, where your blood was spilled for my ransom. Everything I once held dear, I count it all as loss. Lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down. to your cross. Lead me to the cross.
Thanks again for hanging out with us, guys. God bless. Y'all have a lovely weekend. And,
With the quickness.
This is Betsy Billy's darling. The drummers need wind beneath their wings. Stand with me, please. You know, even that. The world doesn't know about, but it still hits hard, and you get scared sometimes and feel guilty about being scared, but somehow we realize in moments like this, when your presence is so incredibly unmistakable and obvious, that we don't have anything to be anxious or afraid of. And somehow we know your perfect love cast out all fear, and God, we know at that cross that day you were demonstrating what perfect love looks like, and it doesn't mean for us to get our lives together or change our behavior or do anything, just let you love us. And your love never fails. So the failures in our life is because love's left out, and if love is left out, it's not on the transmitting end. So thank you for helping us learn to receive you. Thank you for helping us to awaken to the reality of it is finished. The sin debt is paid, and you love us with a perfect love, and you're not at all waiting for us to get it right. You just love us right where we are right now. Father, we thank you for Cherish and Adam and Billy and Betsy for sending them this way. And Father, we've connected their family. They may go away physically, but we are one. We're your body. Father, thank you for the incredible difficulties they've been through just getting here. But they're here. Amen. We want to thank you that the adversary does not have the last word. Lord, he just sets the stage for the testimony of the incredible power of the Lord Jesus Christ, who is risen and who is Emmanuel, God with us. So, Lord, we thank you for a breakthrough in their journey. They come here tonight, pour their hearts out to you and to us, and we know some people think it's just all glamour out there in the music business, but Lord, they're in the dark waters, and that we all have to pass through at a time or another, but we just want to thank you, Lord, for that they're coming into a season now of incredible fruit bearing, a season that this season of pruning is coming to an end, and that incredible fruit bearing, Lord, as they learn to just continue to rest in you. Lord, we thank you so much they're not ashamed of the gospel. In the songs, the heart, there's just such a transparency and realness to them that this world is starving for. So we thank you for opening the doors, Lord. We thank you for every season of pruning that allows us to not take ourselves too seriously when we're bearing fruit and looking good. When that adversary can't beat us down, he'll try to flatter us up. We see it for what it is now, Lord. Our lives are passing vapor, and here you're redeeming your creation, and heaven is birthed in the earth through hell, and you're letting us be a part of it. And you're going to do it with us, with us, but you're just always being patient and merciful with us until we get it. You love us. And we thank you for letting us learn to receive that love and let you love this troubled world through us. Lord Jesus, thank you, Lord, for this evening, these precious people you've sent here. And we sense, Lord, that none of us will leave this place without being totally changed, Lord, then, because we've been in your presence. So as we go from here, thank you simply for opening our eyes to see you, Jesus, each of us. And we do thank you and we praise you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.